Hello and welcome. This is Freewill Tarot. This reading is going to be for the sign of Pisces. Hello Pisces, and thank you for joining me. I have two messages here from Spirit. I'm going to read you those two messages and then we're going to jump into the tarot portion of your reading, okay? The first one you have is momentum. It says, things are moving forward quickly. Your energy is building towards success. Keep going, stay consistent with your actions, and maintain a high vibrational state, okay? Pisces. So some of you could be trying to be in alignment with your spiritual activities. And Spirit is letting you know that you are going down the right path and your momentum is growing spiritually, okay? And how to keep that going for whoever this is for is passion, okay? And it says, emotions intensifies, fuels your creativity. Follow what sets your soul on fire. So do things that make you feel excited. Do things that makes you feel good, makes you happy, okay? Do something today that ignites your spirit and awakens your creativity. So to keep that, if you've been having really positive energy, so to keep that going, and so to help you manifest, they're telling you to kind of look into some more things that make you happy. Do things that make you happy, you know, whatever it is. If it's yoga, if it's exercising, if it's dancing, if it's painting, whatever it is that makes you feel good, okay? Now, I do feel like some of you are in a point of, you know, if that's not for you, that's for some of you. Now, we're getting to your tarot portion. And I did hear for some of you, this is a time of reflection, okay? So I wanted you to have a little bit of time up to reflect on some things. So I'm going to go right into the past, okay? Some of you had a job that you felt limited in, okay? Because I have the Eight of Pentacles here with the Eight of Swords. This is in your past, though. It's saying that you are trapped by your negative thoughts. You feel powerless to change your current circumstances. So I feel like in the past, if you are still at that job, but let's say if you're not, but some of you were at a job that you felt like you had to stay there. You had to stay with that job because, you know, of course, you have bills to pay. You have things you have to do. But at the same time, you felt limited, right? It's like you feel like you're stuck. Maybe you feel like you can't get another job, maybe, but you hate it there, or you feel like you can't make enough money there, or you're not appreciated there, but you just feel trapped. I'm getting this image of or emotion that you felt helpless or trapped at a job, but you still felt like you had to keep doing it here, okay? But at the same time, Spirit wants to tell you something. You're telling yourself that you're not trapped anywhere, okay? For some of whoever this is for, you're not trapped anywhere. We tell ourselves we're trapped certain places or we can't get out of certain things because of X, Y, and Z. I mean, of course, God's Spirit already knows that we have to pay our bills, we have to survive, but that doesn't mean we get stuck somewhere. That doesn't mean that's the end all and be all. We might have to deal with something for a temporary time, but if we tell ourselves we can't get out of this, if we tell ourselves there's nothing else, then there you go, right? But Spirit wants to remind you that's just your thought process. That doesn't mean it's true, okay? A lot of you, some of you, are feeling like you are trapped because you have the Nine of Swords also showing up right here in the center of the reading. Some of you are really concerned about your stability here with the Nine of Swords. You maybe be thinking a lot about your bills or what you're going to do, how you should move forward in a certain situation. Are you going to be able to move in a certain situation? And for others of you, I feel like you've had some kind of either argument or disagreement with someone, and I'll get to that in a minute. Either way, whether it's job or relationship, some of you have been feeling like you're trapped, right? You feel like you don't know what direction to take and you don't know, right? And a lot of you are looking at your resources here too, okay? Because this is that reflection, looking at what you have, look what you invested into something. Again, that could be a job, it could be a relationship. Anytime you invest something in something, your time, your energy, your money, your love, whatever, you are investing, right? It doesn't have to be physical money. You invest yourself into things. Anything you give your time to, you're investing. So a lot of you are doing some reflecting on that. Maybe you're looking at how much time you put into something or how much time you put into someone and looking at what you should do in a certain situation. Anywho, Spirit is saying that, as you're doing this reflecting, you need to look at things that have kept you stuck or kept you in bondage here. Bondage means stuck, okay? It says addictions, codependency, or avoidance of patterns may be surfacing. Face them with honesty. So be honest. Do some reflecting and look at what is causing you to feel like you're stuck. Look at what you're feeling like is making you feel like you're trapped or you can't get out of a situation. Look at what's keeping you up at night. Because anything that's keeping you up with anxiety, depression, or up at night is not good for you. It's not for your highest good. Anything that's not moving you forward but holding you back, you need to see it for what it is and be honest about it so you can release it and take action. Because this is your action card. Spirit's calling you to take action and move forward here. Moving forward and leaving those things behind. But first you need to be honest and see them for what they are. And I don't care if that's a relationship. I don't care if that's how you're seeing yourself. I don't care if that's a job. Whatever it is that you feel that is making you depressed or making you feel anxiety or worry or not making you feel good, it's toxic. This toxic is the devil energy. It's bondage. It's trapped. It's keeping you trapped. Okay? So you need to reflect on that and see what it is so you can end it and leave it behind and move forward. And when you do that, you'll have victory here. Okay? Triumph. All right? It says, recognizing and being seen and supported for your accomplishments, boosting your confidence. So it's telling you when you see things as they are, you see the patterns, when you see how you're seeing things or how you constantly see things in a negative way, or if you're codependent on something or someone, if you're codependent on a job, if you say, I hate this job, but it's the only thing I got to pay my bills, but it's making you miserable, but you keep doing it. That's what the devil does. The devil makes us feel we're trapped. We're helpless. We have no choice but to stay in this bondage of misery. It's one little thing we get out of it that might be enjoyment, but everything else around it is toxic, is negative, right? And we'll just focus on that one little thing and we'll forget and try to, make excuses for all of the rest of the stuff that it does, right? Which, once you realize that and you release that and let it go, you'll see your whole life change, okay? Spirit wants you to use your intuition here, Pisces. It's calling you twice to use your intuition, and I know you heard me say this to you before. I'm going to say it again. Your strength is in your intuition. Y'all have very strong intuition, Pisces, and how you feel and how you see things. That is your connection to Source and Spirit and God. They gave you that gift for you to use it for your highest good and other people's highest good, right? Not to keep you in depression or misery, but to help you have a higher sense of awareness when something is out of sorts or out of wrong. The depression you feel is because it's something telling you it's not right, but yet you continue to keep doing it, okay? And you're more emotionally intelligent than that. So some of you might have even had some kind of argument or disagreement that left you at a stalemate. I heard the word stalemate, or kind of feeling like you need to decide what direction or what you're going to do here because you had a disagreement with someone. Let's read it. It says, misunderstandings lead to heated debates. Clashing perspectives create further discord. So again, some of you this could be why you're not sleeping at night. Maybe you had an argument with someone. Maybe you had a disagreement with someone. Maybe it's a love interest. Spirit is still calling on you to have strength and look into your intuition and look at whatever keeps you stuck, whatever keeps you in depression, whatever makes you feel like depressed or not free or not happy, right? Look at it, face it, and so you can change it, right? Spirit's calling you to have strength here, maybe after something has either come to an end or something has hurt you or betrayed you to some degree, okay? Because some of you may be feeling betrayed here. Some of you may be, I don't know why I want to say some of y'all could have lost a job or feel like a particular person has betrayed you or something here. Something kind of betrayal here. But Spirit's calling you to have strength. You got the strength card here twice here. Because something new is going to come in for you. Because you have collaboration here with the Nine of Cups. So you might not see this yet. Okay, Pisces. This might not be here yet. But I'm telling you that something new is going to come in for you. Look up the energy of the number 9. Number 9 is almost close to completion. So if you are in this energy right now where these things are happening, and you're kind of like reflecting on what all has happened and reflecting on what you know, arguing with people and feeling betrayed or feeling stabbed in the back, Spirit's calling you to use your intuition and move forward here. Because they're going to be opening new doors for collaboration with someone new, maybe a new job offer, something that's going to bring in you some success, a long-term success and wish fulfillment here with the Nine of Cups. And the Nine of Cups is about your wish being granted, right? After you have this period of maybe something ending here, because you do have the Tower. And right after the Tower, you got the Ace of Wands, so something being offered to you after this ending, okay? Or after you, some of you feel like you've been betrayed. You know, some of you. But Spirit is saying that this connection is a catalyst for healing, self-discovery, and spiritual evolution. Now, this doesn't have to be with a person. For some of you, it could be. But this could just be you getting back in line with yourself, right? Into your higher calling, to your highest awareness of who you are, instead of like lowering yourself down to fit into a certain job that doesn't value nor pay you, or in a certain relationships that keeps you in bondage, that keeps you trapped. Anything that keeps you in bondage or entrapped, where you're not free and you're not liberated and you're not able to use all your gifts that God has for you and all the things that he wants to give to you. When we keep ourselves in those situations by circumstances or the way that we believe and tell ourselves. Spirit wants to, because these, you know, you got Temperance. I gotta go. Is your angel card. You see here, that's an angel right here, and that's an angel. And if you look here, you see that, that's the devil. Okay, but here's the angel. And both of these are angels. And they show up in the outcome of your reading. So y'all could be going through some kind of little bit of energy right now, Pisces. But I want you to stay on the course, to know that Spirit's saying momentum. You might not see it right now, but things behind the scenes are changing. They're telling you to look for things that make you feel good, look for creative things that make you happy. Or you might even want to try to explore this to do something to have a new creative endeavor in your future. But things are changing. If you are not experiencing that now, I want to let you know that it is. It's changing for the better. So whatever has ended, although it might be hard, it needed to end for the goodness of you, okay? For the best things that could come to your way, all right? I hope this helped. I love you, and bye for now.